Alright guys, let's just dive in why your 2 weeks paid holiday is an absolute joke. Yes, you've been meticulously planning it all year. 2 weeks of freedom to jet off somewhere exotic and sprawl on the beach so you can recover from another year of being overworked. If you're reading this and you work 40, 50 or even 60-hour weeks, I want you to answer me honestly. Are your 2 weeks paid holiday each year really enough? Maybe you're fortunate to live in a country where you get more paid leave, but my question still stands. According to Gallup's World Poll, only about 15% of the world's 1 billion full-time workers are actually engaged at work. In the USA, it's closer to 30%, which is a good sign, but still a minority. And in Japan, it's a shocking 6%. That means 6% of their population are actually engaged with their work, meaning 94% of Japan's working population are disengaged with their work, which is absolutely shocking. But even if you are one of the lucky one who's actually engaged at work and somewhat enjoys their job, this post still applies to you. I'm going to show you through some simple mathematics why you have less time than you actually think. So what do the numbers say? The average human spends around 79 years on this beautiful planet. A mind-blowing 26 of those years will be spent sleeping. So if you go right through from preschool to college, that's another 3 years spent in classes. And based on a 40-hour work week, over the course of 45 years, you'll spend 12 years on the job. If you retire at the age of 63, you'll spend 16 years in retirement, and you can expect to spend 8 years of your life cooking, cleaning and eating, and about 2 years looking after your kids and family. This leaves you with just 12 years to live your life the way you want. But wait, what about TV and smartphones? If you're a typical young adult, you spend about 5 hours a day on your devices, and this equates to 15 years of your life. Shit, you're out of time. Let's say you only watch TV and use your phone for half that amount of time. This still only leaves you with about 5 years. And if you're an adult, you've already eaten through that quite a bit. So even though these numbers are based on estimates and averages, it does help paint a reasonably accurate picture of how we spend our lives. More important, it highlights how valuable and precious our time is and how little we have left over after attending to our basic needs like eating, sleeping and working to pursue our passions. So how do you feel about your 2-week vacation now? This is your wake-up call. So you'll spend at least 12 years at work, not including the time for your morning and evening commute. If you're like 70% of the Americans who are disengaged with their work, wouldn't you rather do something with that time that you actually enjoy? What if you didn't have to escape for 2 weeks a year? What if you were able to do the work that you love and even travel while you're doing it? While maybe it seems like a pipe dream right now, with a little patience and persistence, it's 100% possible. I did it, and so can you. I'm nothing special. I don't have any crazy skills, talents, or genetic dispositions to be good at something. I just put in the time, put in the practice, and eventually you will get to where you want to be. Listen, you were not born to be a cog in the machine. I firmly believe that you, the person listening to this right now, has some kind of hidden gift, talent or dormant skill that you were born to contribute to the world. But through your early years of parental and societal conditioning, you were programmed to live a normal life. You must go to school, graduate college or university, find a good job, get married, have kids and retire in your 60s. But most of us know that this is complete bullshit and is making people's lives a misery. You scroll through Facebook and Instagram wishing that you could live like that cool travel blogger who seems to visit an endless number of countries without a care in the world. Or maybe you watch that video of an amazing guitar player on YouTube and dream of being able to play like that someday. Just a few short years ago, that was me. I had a dream of traveling and working from my laptop and being able to decide when and where I wanted to travel next. I wanted to live a life of fun, freedom and adventure, exploring whatever extreme sports I could find. Ever since I was a kid, I watched virtuoso guitar players with awe, hoping that someday I could just be half as good. Now I get to live that kind of lifestyle every single day. I get to travel to any country I want. If there's an adventure I want to go on, I set the dates and commit to it. I recently took up paragliding, and making the decision to find a school and book a course was easy for me. No permission needed and no worries about money. Okay, so I've not achieved mastery of the guitar yet, but I'm on that journey and I'm confident that with enough time, patience and practice, I'll get there. So here's your call to greatness. The first step to creating a life you can live on your own terms begins with recognizing that you have a choice. If you're clock watching at work and daydreaming about what you would rather be doing, this is your time to stand up and be counted. One day you're gonna die, we all are. Is your life really gonna end if you take a massive risk and it backfires? Maybe you will lose all your money and end up having to live back at your parents' place. But is that really so bad? Wouldn't you rather try and fail than not try at all? After all, you can always get more money, but your time is finite. Fear of failure is the barrier everyone has to face on the path to freedom. But in the process, you will learn so much about yourself that you will never want to go back to the way things were. So what's the one thing that you can do today to take that first step in the right direction? What is it? I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching this video today. I know your time is extremely valuable, so if you've enjoyed today's content, please consider subscribing and clicking that notification bell so you get a notification next time I release another one of these videos. You can also leave me a comment below and let me know what part of this video resonated the most with you, or simply click that like button to let me know you enjoyed this content. And if you want to get your hands on a free 12-minute guided meditation that I recorded to help you manifest your dreams and create whatever you want in your life, go ahead and click the link in the description for your free download. And if you want to check out all the latest blog posts on my blog, dabsofreality.com, the link is down there below as well, along with my Instagram and my Facebook page if you want to consider following me on those platforms. Until next time, catch you on the flip side.